In our last episode, we explored a surprisingly simple shift: eating your food in the right order. It's a small habit, yes, but one with powerful effects on your blood sugar, energy, mood, and long-term health. We talked about how starting with veggies, followed by protein and fats, and ending with carbohydrates can flatten glucose curves, reduce cravings, and help you feel more balanced all without giving up your favorite foods. But let's be honest, when it comes to daily life, theory can feel a little distant. When you're staring at a packed lunch or a busy restaurant menu, it's not always easy to remember, wait, what goes first again? So today, let's bring this habit to life. We're going to take everything we learned and place it gently on your plate. In this episode, we'll look at real-world examples, practical tips, and simple food combinations that work in everyday life. We're not aiming for perfection, we're aiming for presence. Because eating well shouldn't feel like a chore. It should feel like a quiet act of care for your now and for your future, so take a breath. Let's open the fridge, peek into your pantry, and build a new kind of meal together. Part 1, the logic made practical, building real meals step by step. Let me tell you a little story. A few months ago, I had a Sunday brunch with my cousin Maya. She's a teacher, a mom of 2, and one of those people who never sit still for long. That morning, she showed up flustered and tired. "It's been a week," she said, dropping her bag with a sigh. We ordered our usual veggie omelets, hash browns, toast, and a fruit bowl to share. While we waited, I casually asked, "Hey, have you ever tried eating your meals in a specific order?" She laughed. "I barely have time to eat at all." But when the food came, I gently suggested, just for fun, try eating the spinach and peppers in your omelet first. Then the eggs, save the toast and hash browns for the end. She raised an eyebrow but agreed. We talked, we ate, we laughed. At the end of the meal, she leaned back and blinked. I feel steady. Usually I want a nap after brunch, but I actually feel clear. That's what food order does, so let's break it down. What would that meal look like step by step? 1. Start with the fiber, spinach, bell peppers, onions in the omelet. A few bites of the side salad, if there is one. 2. Follow with protein and fat. Eggs in the omelet, maybe cheese or avocado inside. 3. Finish with carbs, toast, hash browns, fruit bowl. No food was skipped, no joy was lost, but the order changed everything. And this logic can be used with any meal, anywhere. Let's look at another example, a homemade dinner. Let's say you're making grilled chicken, steamed broccoli, and a scoop of rice. Start with the broccoli, add a drizzle of olive oil if you like. Then enjoy the grilled chicken. Finally, the rice, slow down, enjoy it. If you want something sweet after dinner, have it. Just make sure it comes after the fiber and protein. It's not about discipline. It's about creating a gentle rhythm for your body to follow. One of the easiest ways to remember the order is this. Green gives protein, gives gold. Veggies gives protein, gives carbs. It's a pattern that supports your blood sugar, keeps your energy stable, and still lets you enjoy the full range of flavors on your plate. As you begin to build meals this way, you'll start to feel it not just in your body, but in your mind. Less fog, more calm, less spike, more steady, and that's what we're after. In the next part, we'll take this idea and stretch it across your whole day: breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks, so you can see exactly how to apply it without stress or overthinking. Let's keep going. Part 2, meal templates you can use every day. Let's make it real instead of giving you complicated recipes or fancy food lists. I want to offer something much more useful, simple templates you can customize and reuse, no matter what's in your fridge. Think of these as plug-and-play blueprints that follow the food order rule: veggies first, then protein and fats, then carbs. Breakfast templates. Option 1, the warm start. Step 1, veggies, sautéed spinach or kale with garlic. Step 2, protein, fat, scrambled eggs with olive oil or cheese. Step 3, carbs, a slice of whole grain toast or sweet potato. Option 2, the on-the-go jar. Step 1. A handful of raw baby carrots or cucumber slices, grab and go. Step 2. A hard-boiled egg or Greek yogurt with chia seeds. Step 3. A small banana or a piece of fruit. Even on a rushed morning, that small veggie bite before your protein makes a difference. Lunch templates. Option 1. The salad bowl. Step 1. A base of leafy greens, cucumbers, shredded carrots. Step 2. Grilled chicken, beans, tofu, or hard-boiled eggs plus healthy fats, nuts, olive oil. Step 3. Quinoa, croutons, or a side of whole grain bread. Option 2. Lunchbox style. Step 1. Cherry tomatoes or veggie sticks with hummus. Step 2. Turkey or tuna roll-ups or a protein wrap. Step 3. A handful of crackers or a small piece of dark chocolate. Dinner templates. Option 1. Simple plate dinner. Step 1. Steamed or roasted vegetables, broccoli, carrots, zucchini. Step 2. Grilled salmon or baked chicken with a spoon of olive oil. Step 3. Brown rice, potatoes, or pasta. Option 2. 1 pan stir fry. Step 1. Start your meal with a small side salad or a few veggie bites. Step 2. Stir fry with tofu, beef, or shrimp and oil. Step 3. Add cooked rice or noodles at the end of the meal. Snack templates. Yes, snacks count too. Option 1. Midday reset. Step 1. A few slices of cucumber or bell pepper. Step 2. A boiled egg or a small handful of almonds. Step 3. A couple of whole grain crackers or a piece of fruit. Option 2. Sweet tooth helper. Step 1. Some avocado or a spoon of nut butter. Step 2. A square of dark chocolate. When eaten after fiber and fat, even sweet snacks can feel more balanced. It's not about being fancy. It's about creating flexible, real-world meals that fit your life and honor your health. Pick one template to try this week. Just one. Then mix, match, and build from there. Coming up next, we'll explore how to apply this approach to traditional meals from different cultures without changing their spirit. Yes, you can eat pho, tacos, sushi, and still support your body. Let's dive into that next. Part 3. Cultural meals and how to adapt them. Let's talk about real life, because let's face it, we don't always eat from perfectly portioned plates or meal prepped containers. Sometimes dinner looks like a bowl of noodles your grandma made. Sometimes it's tacos from a food truck or a plate of sushi on a Friday night. So the question is, can we still follow the food order rule when meals are woven into culture, family, and comfort? Absolutely. You don't need to give up your favorite traditional foods. In fact, you can enjoy them more fully by tuning into how you eat them. Let's take a little tour. Vietnam, a bowl of pho. One of my favorite comfort foods is a hot, fragrant bowl of pho. Rice noodles, tender beef, herbs, bean sprouts, and that aromatic broth that's magic in a bowl. But have you ever noticed what's on the side? A plate of herbs and greens: Thai basil, sawtooth coriander, bean sprouts, lime. Here's the tweak. Start with the green snack on some bean sprouts or basil leaves before digging into the noodles. Next, enjoy the beef or protein in the bowl. Then go for the noodles and broth. You're not eating any less, you're just eating more mindfully. That shift alone can reduce the glucose spike that rice noodles usually cause. And honestly, starting with those fresh herbs, it opens your senses to the full experience of the meal. Mexico, tacos and burrito bowls. Mexican food is bold, hearty, and full of layers. Let's say you're having tacos or a burrito bowl. Start with any grilled peppers, lettuce, or pico de gallo, yes, even just a spoonful before you dive in. Then go for the meat or beans. Save the tortilla, rice, or chips for last. It sounds so simple, but it works. I once ate the same burrito bowl 2 days in a row, switching only the order I ate it in. The second day, no post-lunch crash. Japan, a balanced bento box. Japanese meals often include small portions of many things: miso soup, pickled veggies, fish, rice. Traditionally, the meal naturally follows a healthy order. Start with miso soup or pickled veggies, Move on to grilled fish or tofu. Then enjoy the rice. This isn't a coincidence. Japanese food culture emphasizes harmony not just in taste, but in how meals are structured. You can learn a lot from that philosophy. Italy, pasta with a side of simplicity. Pasta is love, right? But if you eat a big plate of pasta on its own, chances are you'll feel sleepy an hour later. Here's what I do now. Start with a small salad or a few olives. Then eat the protein like meatballs or grilled chicken. Finally, enjoy the pasta, same meal, same flavors. Totally different energy afterward, and yes, have the tiramisu. Just make sure you've had your greens and protein first. Bottom line, eat with awareness, not restriction. This part of the journey is about respecting your roots, your cravings, and your culture without compromising your health. Food is connection, memory, joy, and when you layer in a little awareness, a little sequencing, you keep the joy, but add balance. You support your body instead of working against it. So next time you're sitting down to your favorite meal from home, or traveling and exploring a new cuisine, pause. Ask yourself, is there a way I can start with fiber or protein first? Sometimes it means shifting the order. Sometimes it just means slowing down. But either way, you're giving your body a chance to work smarter, not harder. Next up, we'll explore how to stay consistent with this habit when life gets messy, because let's be honest, it will. But that doesn't mean we can't still take care of ourselves. Let's go there together. Part 4, quick fixes for when life gets messy. Let's be real, life isn't a wellness retreat. Some days, you barely have time to breathe, let alone plan a perfectly ordered meal, and that's okay. This part is for the chaos, the rushed breakfasts, the desk lunches, the takeout nights, the snack attacks in the car. Because eating in the right order can still work, even when your day doesn't. Let's talk about how. 1. Eating out. Take control of the first bite. You don't need to rearrange the entire menu. Just focus on your first bite at a restaurant. Ask for a side salad or veggie starter. Even just a few bites before your main dish makes a difference. If you're ordering a burger or sandwich, eat the veggies or meat patty first, then the bun. Getting sushi, have the miso soup or edamame first. Save the rice-heavy rolls for later. That one shift can smooth your glucose curve even if the rest of the meal is out of your hands. 2. Fast food. It's still doable. You'd be surprised how often fast food includes components you can work with. Ordering tacos. Eat the lettuce and grilled meat first, then the tortilla at a cafe. Choose a sandwich with protein and veggies, eat the filling before the bread. Even a grab-and-go snack like trail mix works better if you eat a few nuts first, fat and protein, then the dried fruit carbs. It's about slowing the sugar, not shaming the food. 3. Office lunches and snack attacks. Midday meetings, quick bites between calls, these are the hardest moments to eat mindfully. Here's a little emergency trick I use. Keep a small bag of almonds, baby carrots, or cucumber slices in your bag or desk. Eat a handful of those before you grab that cookie or sandwich. It buys your body time, it creates a buffer, it keeps your energy more stable. Also, if you have control over how your lunch is packed or ordered, stack your meal into the correct order in your container. Label sections like "Start here" if it helps. Yes, it sounds silly. No, you won't regret it. 4. Traveling, simplify the sequence. Airport food, hotel buffets, road trips, they all throw structure out the window. But you can still snack on a few veggies. Many gas stations now offer pre-cut options. Bring a boiled egg or small protein bar in your bag. Eat your plain meal in parts. Salad gives, chicken gives, bread roll. Even a few mindful choices on the go can keep you feeling more grounded and less bloated. 5. Late night eating. Lead with lightness. We all have those nights. You're tired, you want comfort food, and your willpower is officially offline. That's not failure, that's life. Here's the fix. Keep a pre-cut veggie snack or soup in the fridge. When the cravings hit, eat that first, then see if you still want the heavy stuff. Often, you'll find you need less of the indulgent food or enjoy it more without the crash. Final thought, progress, not perfection. This isn't about doing it right every time. It's about doing what you can, when you can, with the knowledge that every small step supports your body. So give yourself grace, eat the fries, have the birthday cake. Just try to buffer them with a little fiber and protein when you can. Because food isn't just fuel, it's life. And you deserve to enjoy it without sacrificing how you feel afterward. Next up, we'll explore how real people are applying this habit and what's changing in their lives because of it. Let's hear some stories. Part 5, Real Stories, How People Are Doing It. Sometimes the best proof that something works doesn't come from a study or a graph, it comes from the everyday experiences of real people. People like you, people like me, let's take a walk through a few stories, not just quick examples, but full moments. Because when someone shares their truth, we can feel it and maybe even see ourselves in it. Maya, the tired teacher. You met Maya in part 1, my cousin, the busy mom and elementary school teacher. She's someone who lives in motion, wakes up before sunrise, makes breakfast for 2 kids, teaches 3rd graders all day, and somehow still folds laundry at night. When she first tried eating in the right order during our Sunday brunch, she thought it was just a one-off experiment. But on Monday, as she packed her lunch, something clicked. She added a small container of cherry tomatoes to her lunchbox and ate them first, followed by her turkey wrap, and saved the crackers for last. By Wednesday, she noticed something strange. No more afternoon slump. I didn't even crave my usual 3 p.m. latte, she told me. I was still tired, but not foggy, not dragging. After 2 weeks, her kids even started mimicking her habits. Mom, veggies first, they tease, but the best part. Maya said she felt in control, not of her food, of her energy. It's not about doing everything right, she told me one night. It's about feeling like I'm working with my body instead of against it. Daniel, the engineer who always skips salad. Daniel is a no-nonsense guy. Logical, data-driven, not into wellness trends, as he puts it. He came to me one afternoon with a complaint. I eat pretty clean, but after lunch, I can't focus. I get foggy, my eyes glaze over. I asked him what he usually had. Turkey sandwich, protein bar, maybe a banana. I smiled and said, try this, keep your sandwich. Just eat a handful of raw veggies before it. Eat the meat and lettuce from the sandwich first if you can. Save the bread for last. He looked at me like I'd recommended witchcraft. But 2 weeks later, he texted, okay, I was wrong. That tiny veggie thing, it works. Now he keeps a mason jar of chopped cucumbers and bell peppers in his fridge. 5 bites before lunch. That's it. I call it the buffer snack. He's still skeptical about most trends, but this one, he swears by it. Tanya, the mom with the sweet tooth. Tanya is the kind of person who lights up a room and always has something sweet in her bag. A cookie, a square of chocolate, a homemade muffin, but she also battled wild sugar swings. She'd feel energized and happy and then suddenly drained, emotional, and irritated. She didn't want to give up dessert. She just wanted to stop feeling like she was riding a sugar roller coaster. So we came up with a gentle plan. Don't change the dessert. Just change what comes before it. She started with a roasted veggie medley at dinner: broccoli, zucchini, and carrots with olive oil. Then she ate her main, baked salmon and quinoa. Dessert came after and only if she still wanted it. 3 weeks in, she said, I'm not just eating differently, I'm feeling different. The sugar doesn't hit me like a wave anymore. It's just sweet, satisfying, not overwhelming. And now, she even enjoys her sweets more because they come after care. Ben, the gym guy who ate to fast. Ben is that friend who meal preps on Sundays, lifts heavy, and talks macros at dinner parties. But he was also constantly bloated. I don't get it, he said. I eat clean, I measure everything. But I still feel off after eating, so I asked, do you eat fast? Like a vacuum, he laughed. we worked on two things: order and pace. He started eating his veggies first always, slowed down with his chicken breast and brown rice, chewed more, gave his stomach time to respond. Within a week, he reported less bloating. Within a month, he was feeling more energy during afternoon workouts. The biggest shift, his mindset: I thought performance was about protein powder and macros. But now I see it's also about rhythm and trust. Listening to my body instead of just feeding it fuel. The one who's trying. Maybe you're like Maya, tired but doing your best. Or like Daniel, curious but skeptical. Maybe sweets are your joy like Tanya. Or you're chasing peak performance like Ben. Maybe you're just someone who's quietly wondering, could this help me too? And the answer is yes. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to count, measure, or overhaul everything. You just have to try one new order. Start your meal with a few veggies, pause, then eat your protein. Finish with your carbs, notice how you feel. Because your story matters too. And the best part, you're already writing it. Next, we'll wrap up this episode with one final reflection and give you a sneak peek of what's coming in episode 3. Let's close this chapter together. Part 6, closing reflection and what's next. So here we are. We started this episode with a simple idea that the order you eat your food could change the way you feel more than you ever imagined. And along the way, we brought that idea to life. With real meal templates you can use every day. With ways to adapt your cultural favorites without losing what makes them special. With tools to stay flexible when life gets chaotic. And with stories true, human stories of people who felt better just by eating their meals a little differently. If there's one thing I hope you take away from this episode, it's this. You don't need to overhaul your life to support your health. You just need to pay attention to the little rhythms like the order of a meal, the softness of a pause, the power of presence on your plate. Coming up next, episode 3, the science behind your blood sugar explained simply. If you've been wondering why this order works so well, why it can lead to fewer crashes, better mood, more stable energy, you won't want to miss our next episode. We'll go inside the body and explore what happens after every bite, how glucose behaves after a carb-first versus fiber-first meal, why insulin matters so much and how to support it, what glucose spikes actually do to your brain, energy, and hormones. And as always, we'll keep it simple, clear, and human. If this episode spoke to you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Total Health and Life for more content that meets you where you are. We're not just a channel, we're a community of people who believe in gentle, joyful, science-backed wellness. So hit the bell icon to get notified when episode 3 goes live. And until then, eat well, eat kindly, and take care of the one body you've been given. You're doing great, truly.